Elia, Mediterranean restaurant. Giants fans, you've heard about it. It's been trending. This is the place where the Giants used to lock down future Hall of Fame coach John Harbaugh. But it's not the first time that they've broke bread and wine and dine a coach here. This goes back to the Pat Shurmur days. So here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to take you guys inside. We're going to talk to the owner. We'll talk to the staff. We're going to go behind the scenes of the meeting to lock down John Harbaugh and potentially reset a franchise. Tim, how's it going?
Nice to meet you.
On behalf of every single Giants fan, Giants Nation right now that's watching, this is for you. This is for you, man. Bring it in.
We
Your
love
restaurant, locked in, the big fish, the big whale, John Harbaugh, man. Unreal. You guys did it.
I don't know about that. It's a collaboration with everybody, and they, we just serve the food. We just do hospitality. We just try to ease the tension and make everybody feel at home in New York and New Jersey. As New York, New Jersey fans, we were waiting for this moment.
Well, you did a great job, because they say the fastest way to a man's stomach, to his heart, is the stomach. And through the food here, the hospitality, the vibes, you guys locked them down. So we're standing right here at the host table. The entrance is right there. When you see these guys coming in, Joe Shane, Chris Mayer, the Giants brass, and John Harbaugh, first, what was the first thing that kind of went through your mind? And then what was that interaction like when you greeted them?
So, we do a lot of the Giants interviews throughout the years that we've been here. So we knew somebody was coming in because they called us the head offices. So when we saw John, the rumors on the street whether John was in town. Yeah. So when John walked in, they let John come in first. We welcomed him to New York, New Jersey. I called him, Coach, we're ready for you to take over the team. We kind of all laughed, and we basically moved downstairs to the basement where he was going to have his meal, because we try to keep him in and out so people don't, get it or recognizing him and stopping him. Mr. Mara came in after. Usually that's how it works. Joe and everybody came in with him, and then Mr. Mara came right after.
What was his greeting like? Like, what was the demeanor like? Was it kind of like he was still kind of feeling things out, or did you know that something good was going to happen at this dinner?
Well, everybody was really positive, which was, it wasn't like a stiff meeting. It was a positive meeting. When I walked with him and I told him we're ready for you to take over the team, he laughed it. He says, let's see, it could happen. It was a positive atmosphere, always positive.
Was there anything, because you guys have had Pat Shurmur, Brian Dable, a lot of coaches have come in to this restaurant, a lot of celebrities as well. Was there anything different about the energy from these guys coming in than coaches in the past?
To tell you the truth, that's what I was telling all my staff. When Coach came in, we felt like almost like we knew him for many years. We said we're one big family. We told him here with the Giants, and he says, I would like to be part of the family also.
Was it a handshake, dap, bro hug?
It was a handshake and a bro hug.
Harbaugh's a bro hug.
Yeah.
Bro hugger. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. All right, so I would love to see the private dining area that you took these guys.
Sure, why not?
You had me at hello, so I knew you had him as well. Can we go down there?
Right this way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is Goodfellas style.
Yeah. So we kind of explained to him that in the past Giants in 85, 86, some of the pre-draft meetings were down here with all the coaches. The old owners have pictures of it when it used to be called Park and Orchard. Jim Fossil had a lot of his staff meetings down here. Bill Parcells. So it's a wine cellar. It's like a man's cave.
Yes, it is.
It's not part of the ambiance upstairs. It's quiet. They can talk. They can have their conferences. It's almost like a speakeasy.
Absolutely, man. When you bring someone in here, this is a celebratory environment.
Correct.
This means you spit in the hand and get the handshake.
We like to say it's only for families. Okay. It's not open usually to the public. We only have like a few parties a year of friends and family. It's more like a family-oriented atmosphere down here. We do have all of our wine collection and stuff. So we came down here, and we told him about the history and story, and we said we would like for him to be part of the history. You know what I mean?
So where did everyone kind of sit? Can you kind of take me through the...
Sure. So Joe Schoen sat here.
Joe Shane said here.
Yeah, Shane. Yeah.
All right.
And then we had Coach was here.
Okay.
Obviously, out of respect, Mr. Mara was always at the head.
Obviously.
Chris Mara and Tim McDonald was over there. And then Brandon Brown was there, and Jesse Armstead was there.
All right, so it was only 6 people.
Six people. Six.
Just on this side.
The rest was empty.
Okay, and I mean, when they sat down, what was the vibe like when they got down here? Like, what was John Harbaugh's face like when he saw that you brought him?
Oh, he loved it. He says, well, which is the more expensive side? That's all towards the back is more expensive. And he says this is unbelievable. He asked us how many bottles we have about in the wine cellar. We said it's about 2,500 bottles of wine.
For what he just signed for, he could buy it all.
I'm sure he can. I'm sure. God bless him. As long as he brings us the Super Bowl, right?
Absolutely. You can have it for free if he brings us the Super Bowl.
Of course.
So when the meeting kind of kicked off, like now what's your involvement like? Once you sit the guys down, you get them a little acclimated, get them comfortable.
Yeah.
Now what's your involvement like?
So I asked them if there's any allergies that anybody has at the table, and then they said no, so I can tell the waiter. I told them the appetizers, we usually send out the apps, the ones that we think that they should have as a restaurant, and that's how we usually do. They just pick their entrees usually. And I told them, I'll be out of your way. I can close the door. And don't close the door. You tell the waiter how long you want him in here, because they were going to talk about business, obviously, right?
Marcelo, how are you?
What's going on, my man?
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Yes, sir. Very good. Nice to meet you.
I was gonna go by Brandon. I want to feel what John Harbaugh went through, so let me redo that.
And you're sitting exactly where he was sitting.
Right, exactly. I want to feel exactly what John Harbaugh went through to make him want to sign to be the New York Football Giants' next head coach. Can you kind of give us the spiel when you walk down here? These guys, they were just sitting around. Was it just conversation going, laughter? What was the vibe like when you walked
So
out?
the way I felt it was like a very friendly and professional get-together.
Okay.
I didn't think it was tense at all. I felt like it felt like the John Mara and John Harbaugh went way back. That's how I felt. It's like they were like, going decades and I think decades ago. So. Yeah.
Did you know that John Harbaugh was going to be down here? Like, what did they tell you in terms of who you were going to be?
So in terms of what I was involved with, I think that I was told there was very important meetings going on, but I did not know exactly what it was and what it was about. So I was told after the fact.
Are you usually the waiter that comes down and waits on the Giants when they bring in a big fish or a coach or?
That's right. I mean, Sim normally picks me to be the waiter for the.
Okay, so you're the John Harbaugh of the waiters. You've got the resume. You've got the Super Bowl.
It was great to have him. Yes.
So they were like, bring in the righty, bring in the closer.
Very good.
I mean, you come in. Was there anything different about his demeanor than some of the previous coaches? And like, what other coaches have you seen or waited on the Giants?
I am not going to say who he was. There was a few before him, of course, but I think that was the one that he was very nice to me. He was very thankful about everything, and he was grateful that we are the restaurant that we are, and very, very grateful.
Talking about John
Harbaugh, yes, sir, that's correct, yes.
Guy,
absolutely, yes.
So, all right. So he has
very grateful he was. He was thanking me and saying this is one of the best restaurants he's been to, so this is great, yeah.
The thing that we felt that it was more celebratory was because usually at these meetings, nobody really drinks. So they usually drink like Sprite, a seltzer, and water. Nobody drinks alcohol because it's a meeting and stuff. And that night, they ordered a rare silver oak. So the waiter comes upstairs to me. He goes, they ordered some wine. And I said, who ordered the wine? And I said, he goes, I think the Joe ordered the wine. I said, usually they don't drink. Are you sure they ordered wine? Yeah. And he goes, yeah, they ordered wine. I said, all right, let me go downstairs. I said, so you guys ordered wine? He goes, yeah, give us the wine, Tim. So then that's when I felt that, the tensions. We always joke around. We say the meetings are down here usually because it's always cooler than upstairs because of the wine cellar. So if you have tension, because the tensions are high when you're interviewing somebody. It's a little cooler down here, and we said it's the room to interview people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not nervous.
Yeah.
Arms not sweating.
Sweating. You know how it is. Yeah.
Just sit back, have a nice glass of red, and talk business and talk Super Bowls. Is this red?
Yeah, he had a silver old cab, Napa Valley. It was a 2017 vintage that he had.
Okay. So is that more of like a celebratory thing, or is that something that like your typical wine connoisseur would order?
You know, it's not a cheap bottle of wine, that's for sure. So, you know, I would consider it a little celebratory. You know, anything over $400, I think is celebratory.
How much does something like this go?
It's $4.90.
$4.90? Okay.
For a bottle of wine.
Joe, you picking up that check, right? That's right. That's right. It's on you guys. All right, so everyone had some of the wine. Was it like an all-in cheers, like the social media boomerang type?
Not everybody had the wine. I don't think Jesse didn't have the wine. Jesse Armstead or
Brendan Brown.
Brendan Brown, I didn't. I think everybody else had. And Joe picked the wine.
Joe picked
the wine, yeah.
Hey, that's Joe. So Joe's feeling it because he probably felt, you know what, I've done something.
I think he deserves it. He did it. They went all in for this one.
Absolutely.
I really want to feel like him right now. Can you give us the whole spiel, how you presented the menu, how you presented the food and wine to these guys?
Absolutely. So the way we say to our guests is this, that we are a very modern Greek restaurant specializing in fresh seafood. Our menu is not limited to seafood. We have amazing steaks, great house-made pastas, and the appetizers that we have are all meant to be shared. We are a scratch kitchen, so which means everything is made fresh and to order. So we do take complete orders whenever you're ready to order. Now, in addition to the menu, there was some specials that I want to share with you. Okay. There was 3 specials. There was a halibut, there was a steak, and there's also another fish called fagri, and also a chicken. So the fagri is a European red snapper, good for 2, and it's served with lemon potatoes. We have the halibut, which is the other fish. The halibut is served with sauteed vegetables, a little bit of jumbo lamb crab meat, as well as romesco sauce. Then the chicken today is a beautiful organic breast of chicken, pan-seared, down, skin up, it goes in the oven, nice and crispy. A little mashed potatoes, vegetables, and a balsamic demi-jus sauce. And the steak today, that was a beautiful Senecat ribeye with little French fries on the side. That's what it.
Sounds delicious. Been eating crab cakes the last 18 years. I'll have the halibut.
The halibut's amazing. I think you're gonna love it. Absolutely, sir.
Was he kind of like that, or was I a little off?
No, it was because Mr. Mara, because I think he was the guest I wanted, to be honest with you. Yes. I think he ordered first, and he ordered the halibut.
Okay.
And then John Harbaugh was the last one to order, and he also ordered the halibut.
Okay.
So it was one of those things. So I was very happy that they bought the halibut because it was absolutely fantastic. It really was.
So yeah, usually we like them to, you know, have a regular menu, but because it was the rumors were and the buzz was that it was John, we decided that as a restaurant that we're gonna go off menu. In fact, chef went to the fish market in the morning, and when he saw that there was a huge halibut, because you know the halibuts are huge, and it was wild Alaskan halibut. He got it, and he says, you know, if nobody orders it, we'll run it as special for the weekend. But this is the fish. You know, halibut's like a thick, it's almost like a steak.
Yes, it is.
It's like a thick fish. So we got it, and chef created the menu, and that was it. And we went with 3 dishes, figuring if he was going to eat steak, chicken, or fish.
Louis, what's going on, man?
Hi, buddy.
I feel like I'm standing next to royalty, man. Like you, sir. You should be up in the ring of honor because you delivered or cooked the halibut that signed John Harbaugh. So everyone in Giants Nation is thanking you. So kind of talk to me about how it all started throughout the course of that day.
Okay.
Did you know he was coming in here?
We know something. We know somebody from the Giants that come into the restaurant. We don't know exactly who was.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it started. That day we started always early. We go to the fish market. We saw a beautiful piece of fish. We brought it to the restaurant. At that point, we don't know exactly what was it until he was here.
Why that fish though? Like I imagine there are probably other halibuts. Like why pick that piece of fish?
Okay, the reason that I picked that one because there was a wild caught fish. You know, super nice, about 60-pound fish, beautiful. Super fresh, so I want to deliver always the best quality for my customers and especially for that special guest.
All right, so now Marcelo comes up to you.
Yes.
He's like, all right, we got some steaks for this side of the table. We've got 2 halibuts for,
Yes.
the owner, John Mara, and then we also a halibut for John Harbaugh. Now what? Now what's going through your head?
So now comes to me, especially me when I go out, I'm a little scared to order fish because sometimes, when you cook a little bit the fish, you overcook it a little bit, it's done,
Okay.
So we have to make sure it's nice, fresh, flaky, and all the stuff. So we have to match it up with something that we make a sauce. We make a sauce in the morning. Just we have to pick it up the vegetables, and we choose some organic cauliflower, some asparagus, something that I know he's gonna like it because the way that this guy's eating it. So they better be careful with what they
So
eat.
now that you found out that it was your halibut that you cooked is what he ordered and
Yes.
he ate, absolutely loved it. Do you wish you would have done something different? Do you wish you would have known it was for the potential next Giants head coach?
I think there was always an exciting to cook for anybody, but especially for somebody like him. I think I will stick with the same fish.
But I'm surprised he got seafood because you've been down in Baltimore for 18 years. You get tired of the seafood.
I think he asked the waiter, what do we specialize in? And we told him we specialize in seafood. So that's what he ordered. And then we kind of let him alone. They had their dinner. We were told that he has to leave the building by 7:15 to make the flight. So then when they were all done eating, I came down right before dessert, told him how was the food, how was everything, and then so out of a joke, I joked around and I said, as a Giants fan, and I'm sure everybody in the room wants to know before we order dessert, are you ready to sign? And I winked at him, and he kind of said, everybody started laughing a little bit, being nervous, joking. And he says, I think so. He goes, I said, if you don't think so, we can always take you to the back. We can have a conversation and we won't let you leave the building. So we kind of all joked around and that was it. They ordered the desserts and on the way out, he said goodbye to me. And I said, I'll see you again. And he says, I'll see you again. So I kind of felt that he was ready.
So there have been other coaches here, other head coaches have come through here, players, free agents. Would you say this one felt the most right out of all the other experience you've had with the Giants?
It just felt more like family. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. So, a lot of people ask us why we do so much stuff with the Giants or the Giants like us. Here, my wife owns the restaurant. I run it for her. It's a mom and pop operation, and kind of like the Maras and Mr. Tisch, but the Maras run the Giants as a mom and pop operation. It's their baby, and they're there, and they're always there, at the facility. And we love that of the meaning of family. Some people we see it wrong, but a lot of people talk about they can make big good decisions. But for me, the Mara family, I see it as I want to make my family like that. Everybody works for the family. It's great.
You feel like it's family here between this restaurant and franchise?
Yeah. What happened? We are a local restaurant. We are a family-owned restaurant. So we always have connection with the people around here from the Giants, from the Yanks, from everybody that he wants to meet business, and we really appreciate all that stuff.
Talk about the pressure that Joe Shane was in throughout this coaching search and having to deliver him. What situation have you felt more pressure in? Running the restaurant for your wife, or delivering, or making sure John Harbaugh had the best experience ever to make sure that he signed?
Listen, I don't know. Back in the days, I used to get a lot of attention when we had a lot of these meetings. Yeah. But after a while, because even with Joe Show, and we're very close. Yeah. We work very hand in hand.
For sure.
So I felt like another family member of mine came downstairs, and he's having a meeting for his business. I never look at it as celebrities here. But the vibe was very positive and very, a lot of smiles, you know what I mean? So it was a more festive than other meetings.
When you're done for the day, you got out of here for the night, you get in your car, you're about to head home, did the Giants fan in you feel proud, like you just witnessed something and you just were a part of something?
To tell you the truth, as soon as they left, I got on social media to see what's going on out there. Did he sign? Did he not sign? You know what's going on. And before they Joe left first with Coach. They went to the airport, and then the rest of the group got out. And as they were leaving, I bothered Tim all the time. I said, Tim, how does it look? We got him. He says, we got to get the deal done. He goes, so I and then I went home, and then I opened up like an hour later. They said Joe left without committing or signing. He's going to the tight ends. I'm like, oh my God, maybe we messed up, like that. And then the next day, it was in the paper that he's not going to tight ends, and it was amazing. It was a great feeling.
But for you to feel like, oh my gosh, we messed up, that really means you felt involved with the process.
I like to feel that I'm involved. I like to make the Giants, when they come in here, especially for a meeting like that, to feel like at home and that I'm involved because I'm part of the hospitality and to see if their bellies are full and they had a good meeting.
Are you going to feel like you had a part in it?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Why is that?
I think because all the negotiation that happens here in the restaurant for 2 days on the roll, the sign that happens here, and we always part of the Giants. The players, the team always come over here to the restaurant. Yeah. So we always appreciate the business and to be part of the community too.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't know how big this was until now what it became. Okay. But I was definitely thank my boss that I was grateful to be part of history as well. So of course I was very grateful, and I felt very, very, very important for this.
Well, it took all hands on deck to deliver John Harbaugh to East Rutherford to be the next head coach for the Giants. We thank the Bears, we thank Joe Shane, but we got to thank you.
Thank you. No, I didn't do it. Thank you. I'm just a restaurateur.
Why would you want to go back to Baltimore or anywhere else?
Yeah.
Seafood is this.
Yeah, he's tired of the crab legs over there.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. And just one thing, just for all the people and the fans and our clients in the restaurant, we decide to run that special for the next 3 days. So we have it, whoever that he is that day, we will have as a special today, tomorrow, and a Sunday. So you can call it the John Harbaugh special. Okay?
The halibut.
Yes.
The halibut. The official fish of the New York Giants.
Thank you very much, buddy.
You guys just got the behind-the-scenes access on what it took for the Giants to land the big fish. John Harbaugh is their next head football coach. Thank you, Elia Mediterranean Restaurant, for the behind-the-scenes access so we could tell the story. We're talking about the vibes, the entrees, the food, the wine, everything it took to land the guy who's going to come in and reset the franchise. Hopefully, the next time we're back here, it's a celebratory dinner because he brought us the Super Bowl. Because we don't want to come back here and shoot another one of these videos for what, 18 years at least.